Hey guys, I just want to talk to you about my first impressions on the Hydrasynth. I've had it now about 24 hours. Um, it is a it's an impressive synthesizer. Um, I think it's got more bells and whistles than any synth I've ever owned before. Um, here's a patch. The stereo separation's really nice. That swirling effect's really cool. If you got headphones on, you can hear that really well. Um, this thing, the workflow is very nice. It's very intuitively laid out. Um, the all the controls make sense. It has 5 banks of factory presets, 128 patches per bank. Okay, and then you have 3 more um, user banks of 128 a bank. So I filled them. I figured out how to use the manager and go and download sound banks and transfer them over to this thing. So right now I've got a full boat on this thing. I've got 1,028 different patches to roll through and play with and tweak and modify and do all kinds of stuff. This is one of the ones I downloaded. It's a very cool patch. It's called WOA. um, this thing has effects. It has ring modulation. It's got all kinds of it's got reverb and delay and chorus and phasing and flanging and all kinds of stuff. It has you can modify, though it's a digital synth, you can modify the cutoff and the resonance. It has a drive slash morphing knob here. It has 5 envelopes. It has 3 oscillators per voice. There's 8 voices. Everything is completely everything has the ability to manipulate the setting. There's the majority of the stuff is right here, but then you can go into the mod matrix and you can set that up. You can go into the individual voices and set that up. You can what else can you do? You can set the system up, and you can browse and save, and it's slightly like modular. It has you can input sounds here. You've got a pitch and a gate here. You've got outputs here, and then you've got a clock. That you can go out of. This is really, it's impressive for what the price of this thing is really impressive. I mean, because it does all kinds of sounds. You do pianos and organs and old school analog synthesizers and new stuff, and it's unabashedly digital. I'll give it that, but it's a incredible machine. It My first impressions right out of the box looking at it was like, wow, this thing is clean. It looks clean. It's got a really nice layout. It's not cluttered. I look at like the what are they? The Argon 8 and the Cobalt 8. Those things, I don't know, the design of the control panel looks really cluttered to me. I don't like it. I look at like the Behringer deep minds, which I have one of those up here. This is a deep mind up there, and I like that layout. That's very Roland, faders, only a couple of knobs. It's got an encoder knob, and it's got volume, and it's got glide knob. But everything else is done on that thing. With faders, I like that. It's a really nice, clean look. It's very, to me, the workflow is very intuitive. I can just look at it and I know what to do with it. Same here with this synth. I can look at it and I know what to do with it. And it's, you've got your CV and gate here. You've got all of these knobs, these 8 knobs, all pertain to the arpeggiator. Which, I mean, that's how, sophisticated the arpeggiator is. The arp is like, wow, you can manipulate the crap out of it. Okay, you've got glide. This thing has a ribbon modulator. Let's see. I don't know if it works in this patch. Let me try it. That's really cool. I like that. I like that ribbon mod. You can play the ribbon. Very cool stuff. So first impressions of the ASM Hydrasynth are wow. This thing is very cool. It sounds very good. I like the key bed. It's got a poly aftertouch key bed. Let me drop this down an octave. It puts out some warm bass too. I like it. I like it a lot so far, and I've only had it a day. It's going to take me a while to learn the navigation of the mod matrix and stuff, but so far, I mean, I've figured out how to use it. I've figured out how to navigate the thing just to be able to play it and do stuff with it. I figured out how to load sound banks onto this thing from my PC. I upgraded the firmware on it, and used the firmware manager that came from the manufacturer, from ASM, and it was very intuitive. It was very simple. Everything just works. When I installed the software on my PC, I've got a Windows 10 PC, that just worked. I had no problems there whatsoever, no glitches, no nothing. Everything just worked. So that is huge to me, because I'm big on using the PC to make changes and do updates and upgrades and stuff. So it's got the latest 2.0 firmware. I'm running the latest updater and manager, which is 2.1. It has, like I said, right now I am loaded with 1,028 patches. So I mean, I've got sounds on this thing for days, and then I can take any one of those patches and I can manipulate it and save it. If I don't like the patch the way it is, I can make my own changes to it and turn it into something that I can use. This I would say, just based on what I've seen already, if you're looking for a polyphonic synth that kind of does it all, I mean, I get Oberheimy sounds, Moog sounds, Roland sounds, all kinds of stuff out of this thing. If you're looking for a does-it-all synth, this might be it. And plus, they got the deluxe one too, which is basically 2 of these in one synth. It's a longer key bed. I think it's like a 73 key or whatever it is, and it's got twice the voicing, twice the everything. So. And then they got the little Explorer one, which it's cute, but it's got mini keys, which I don't care for. And then there's a desktop also, a Hydrasynth desktop. Anyway, those are my first impressions. I'm going to go through this. There will be a second review where I'll go through some of the sound banks and stuff, and go through some of the tweaks and things that you can do with it. But it's going to take some time to learn all this stuff. because I mean the manual is like, where's my camera? Manual's like that thick. It's huge. So you guys have a good day. Thanks for watching. This has been Tone on a Budget. This thing is really, as far as synthesizers go, this thing, for what it is on the lower side of the cost spectrum. Um, it doesn't cost anywhere near what a Blofeld or a Nord or something like that's going to cost you. Those things are in the thousands of dollars, or God forbid we say the word Moog. The flagship Moog is, what is it, 8 grand, 10 grand, whatever it is. That's ridiculous. It's a freaking down payment on a house. Anyway, y'all have a great day. Thanks for watching. Hope this has been helpful, and we'll see you again soon.